Hey guys, how are you today? I'm doing good. A couple of weeks ago, I filmed a video doing ASMR at 100% sensitivity to see if you guys would like that. That's something you'd be interested in, and yep, I think you guys really liked it. And I had so many comments requesting that I do this more, that I make it a series, and specifically people asked, could I do it, but instead of whispering, could I do it soft spoken instead? So that's what we're doing today. It's a soft-spoken ASMR rambly video at 100% sensitivity. The gain is all the way up. If it could go to 11, it would be, but it stops at 10. All the way up. And I feel like I have to be so much more careful with getting too close to the microphones today, because it is so sensitive. I don't want to blast your eardrums. I feel like I am so aware of every noise this chair makes. I can hear it creaking a bit. Okay. So there was something cool that I wanted to tell you guys. You may already know, depending on how much you follow my channel, I suppose. So a while back, a couple of months ago, I received an email telling me that someone had nominated me for an award in an award ceremony called the Game Hers Awards. Like gamers, but with an H. Her. And it's recognizing women and people who identify as female in the gaming industry, whether that's like esports or streaming, in the development side. And I was nominated for their YouTuber of the Year award. Amazing. So it was nominated by someone like you. Maybe it was you. Someone who watches my videos, I guess, and thought that I would be a good representation for the YouTuber of the Year award. And I'm very flattered and honored to hear that someone thought that about me, to be honest. I think that is really pretty amazing. And so I told you guys about this, and I said, hey, if you want, you can vote for me YouTuber of the Year. And there were so many other lovely people who had also been nominated for YouTuber of the Year or in any of their other categories. And you guys, like a lot of you said, you were voting, and I was just really blown away by this response, that you guys were so supportive. And then not too long ago, I got another email that said, congrats, you're a finalist. So basically, enough of you voted for me to be in the top 5 out of all of these lovely people. And yeah, I thought I would share that update. I did post about it. There was a final round of voting of just the final five, and so I believe some of you did vote, whether for me or someone else. That's fine. And I want to tell you guys the final ceremony. There'll be a live ceremony on the 29th. Yeah, the 29th at 7 p.m. I think Eastern Standard Time. So I think that's really cool. So I'll be watching it live to see all the winners. And yeah, maybe I'll see you there. And that would be fun. I thought about maybe doing like a watch party, but then I thought, nah, it'd be better if everyone just went and watched the stream separately. Though I do like the thought of like watching stuff with you guys. I've been having a lot of fun live streaming lately. I'm trying to live stream regularly, at least once a week, because it's so much fun. It's amazing. I have like this really lovely group of people, some regulars who show up every week, and if you're one of them, you know who you are. And we've got all these little inside jokes, and no matter what game we play, we always seem to have a lot of fun and a lot of laughs. So if you haven't caught one of my live streams yet, maybe that's because I don't know if it's because of the timing or not. I'm sorry if the timing is poor and you're not able to catch one because of that. I am trying to, find a good time for everybody. It's hard, but you can always rewatch if you're interested. The full video, whatever, the recording of the whole live stream. After they happen, I publish them. YouTube updated recently, and now the whole channel page looks totally different. Along the top, there's like the videos tab where all the videos are, and then there's one for live streams. You can go just see videos that used to be live, and then there's one for the shorts, which are like the 60-second clips, and I post some of those quite a bit, and you can see them all there. I kind of like this new system because when I first started trying to make shorts, I felt like they were kind of gonna clutter up the feed. Like, I felt it would be hard, say, if you watched a video of mine and you really liked it, and this was like a video you wanted to repeat watch maybe, or it was a really long one and it's taking you a bit of time to watch it, so you keep coming back to my channel to watch it. But if I keep posting more and more shorts and videos, it's gonna keep getting pushed back and down and down and down and down until you don't see it any longer. So I was worried that the shorts would clutter it up, so that happened. But now they're in their own tab, so I actually really like this change. I'm a kind of person that usually doesn't like change. I'm like, no, I want everything to stay the same, but I actually approve of this. So it can be kept clean, all the videos in their place, all the live streams in their place, all the shorts in their place, everything has a place. Yeah, so I went ahead and I made all of the shorts that I've ever made. I made them public again. What I had done a while back, and I don't know if you knew this, was when I posted a short, I kept it up for a week, and then I unlisted it, and I put it in a playlist. JubileeWhispers Shorts playlist, so that it wouldn't clutter them up. So if you went on my channel, you would only see shorts from the last week, and beyond that, just videos. And if you wanted, you could go in this playlist I made, and you could see them all. But obviously that's a bit more hassle. Maybe there's a short I made that you really like, and you'd rather scroll and find it easily than going over to the playlist tab, opening that, scrolling till you find it. So with this new update, I went ahead and I relisted all of the unlisted shorts. So they're all back public. You don't really need that playlist anymore. I could delete it, but I kept it up and I still add to it. But all the shorts I've ever made, even the old ones that have long been unlisted, are now back, and they're all under that shorts tab. So kind of a little update that's not super important for you to know, but if you're listening, now you know. And I'm making TikToks, and I'm having fun doing that because they can be longer. You can upload TikToks up to 10 minutes. So sometimes I put out, 4 or 5 minute TikToks. I don't know that people particularly like that. I'm still getting the hang of how to TikTok. I don't know what people like and don't like, and I've had a few videos that get 100 or 200 views, but some don't get many, and then I don't have that many people following. I don't necessarily care about the followers, because the point of the TikTok was more to meet new friends and drive them over here on YouTube. So I don't know if I'm doing this right. I am a complete TikTok noob, and I'm just trying. Yeah, all this newfangled technology. But I feel like I grew up with YouTube, so I figured all that out, so I can figure out any of these video sharing platforms. Yeah. Oh, something cool I can tell you what I was doing yesterday. So anyone who knows me a bit knows that I love Skyrim. I talk about it in every Skyrim video I make. I'm like, this is my favorite game. Oh my gosh, I love Skyrim. And I have loved it for years now. Game's been out for so long. Years and years ago, a mod came out that was supposed to be a Skyrim co-op mod. You could play Skyrim with your friends. Now Skyrim's a totally single player game, and for someone who loves it as much as I do, the thought was very, very intriguing. Ooh, I could play it with my friends. Well, I installed the mod, and it was quite a complicated process, and after all that work of setting it up and getting it to run, finally getting in the game and managing to get with another player, and it would work for, felt like 30 seconds, and then as soon as you go in an area, a cave or a building, you would like desync and you would enter alone. And yeah, so the very little that it worked, it was cool, but it mainly didn't work. And I've had people ask me about this mod for years. Hey, have you heard about this mod? And I always say yes, and I tried it, but it really didn't work. But I hadn't seen that this year they scrapped that and they remade the the mod. Now it's called Skyrim Together Reborn, and it fully released in July of this year. So not that long ago. Not a crazy long time ago. And now I'm wondering how many people were asking me about it this year, and they were actually asking about this new mod, not the old one. Sorry. Anyway, I spent a long time yesterday trying to clean up my mod list and get that working. And after a couple hours of fiddling, I got it to work, and it works really good. I was in Skyrim with my partner, and we were killing bandits and taking on bounties and stuff together. Resting in the Bannered Mare after, and smithing outside War Maidens. I mean, it was amazing. And it worked the way you really would want the mod to work, the way you hope it would work. I had a blast. There were a couple of issues, there were a couple of crashes on both ends, but if we just quick saved frequently and really just quick saving before you enter a place, got it to work pretty well, and it was really fun. If you're a big Skyrim fan, I do really recommend you check out the Skyrim Together Reborn mod, because it was a lot of fun. And I'm hoping maybe play a little bit more today. It's been a bit of a busy day, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I have to do some yard work. I've got to like clean up my yard a little bit, but I spent the morning / early afternoon getting lunch and going to a bakery and getting some baked goods. I love bakeries. This bakery was cute. I'd never been to it before, but it reminded me of a bakery I went to when I was in Iceland last year. No, this year. It was like last year / this year. I was there for the New Year break. There was an amazing bakery in Reykjavik that was so good. I can't even think about it. If you're ever in Reykjavik, I can't remember the name of it. I can see where it is, but I can't remember the name. I think the name was kind of Icelandic, so but it was just very tiny. You just walk in and there's only room to really turn around and look at the pastries in the little display case, and that's really all there was room to do. But they were just the best, most freshly baked, delicious things you've ever had in your life. And yeah, it was very fun to take that up and heat it up, and because Iceland is so cold, it's a lovely time. I'm feeling, I think, like a travel bug, like feeling like I wanna get out and go somewhere, go on a trip. Yeah, because I've been in here in my home that I just moved into early in the year when I got back from Iceland. It was a crazy turnaround. I started the home buying process before I went to Iceland, and then we closed on our house like the day or 2 days after returning from Iceland. It wasn't like we had planned this. We had been looking for homes for months, and we just happened to see this house that we liked a couple weeks before our trip. So it was very stressful, and then moved in like a week later, so right after coming back from the trip. Then I've been here in this house ever since, and not traveling because all my money has been going into the house. I'm very much feeling that, like, oh, I wish I could travel if I had the money and the time, and if I didn't have pets that need me. Yeah. But the years really flown by. I kind of can't believe it's November already. It's almost Christmas time. What happened? I'm not ready for all this holiday season and stuff. And I'm gonna be doing a little party get together with my friends in a couple weeks. Holiday potluck thing. So I've gotta prepare to cook some stuff for that. We have a turkey. Never done that before. It'll be a first. And can't be too hard, right? Right? I don't know. Gonna find out. So, what else can I talk about? What else? There was something, oh shoot, it's just fled my mind. I'm so nervous because this gain is up so high. It's so much louder than it would be in real life, so every tiny little sound is being amplified so much because of the sensitivity that I'm like really nervous every time I move, every time I breathe. I feel like a very, very fragile doll. And see, my chair keeps creaking. It's not a good chair to sit in, I guess. Every time it makes a sound, I'm like, ah. I know you can hear my computer fan. That will be pretty loud, even though in real life, it's not that loud. It's like a very gentle hum, but everything is so loud, so sensitive that computer fan is just being at you. Let's see. I had a really, really fun time in my last live stream that I filmed as of recording. I may have done another one since then, but I played an old childhood favorite game of mine called Toontown Rewritten. Well, the original game was called Toontown and Toontown Online, and some people remade the game after it was taken down years ago, and it's now Toontown Rewritten. It's an online game for kids, really. Although I feel like most people who play are adults because they themselves played it when they were kids. It's a pretty retro game now. But this is the first time that I streamed myself playing something online, really, like an online multiplayer game. And I had some really lovely people who were watching my live stream join the game, and that was so fun. I don't play online games, I really don't, with the exception of this. You know, I don't play any competitive kind of games or MMOs. I don't really play any things like that, but it kind of made me want to, so I could have more fun experiences with you guys live. I'll have to think about what I could maybe play online because that was really fun. Everyone teaming up and saying Jubilee Squad, and it was a blast. And I really thank everyone who was there for that stream, either in the chat or in the game with me. It was really fun. Even though it's a silly game, it's really old and most people don't know it, I think it was a blast. Yeah. So, about now, I'm thinking about Hey, coffee. Starting to hit a bit of an afternoon slump, I think, where I need a little bit of something to perk me up, and maybe I'll have one of the pastries that I picked up. I got one savory pastry and one sweet pastry. And you know what? I've already forgotten what I got. One of them was a coffee thing, that's right. It was something with coffee in it. I like coffee and tea so much. I know the crazy thing is that it's not even about the caffeine. I just love the flavor of coffee and tea. Because caffeine doesn't do a whole lot for me. I can drink something very caffeinated at 11 p.m., fall asleep half an hour later. I don't know why. Am I broken or what? I don't know. So maybe I'll have a cup of coffee with my coffee pastry. That sounds delicious. And hopefully play a little bit more Skyrim together, reborn, with my new Nord character that I made. Oh, then I gotta do some chores. I know I need to clean up my kitchen and do yard work. Chores are so boring. I just want to be a fun kid again. No responsibilities. Just play video games. Don't we all? And then I might head out this evening and see some friends. Maybe they're talking about going out and doing something. And although, most adults go out and have a drink or something, I can't do that. So I'm just there for the company and the laughs and taking pictures of everybody. It's a good time. So I don't know what you're up to today, but whatever you're doing, I hope you have a lot of fun. And I hope it's a really fun, non-stressful, relaxing day for you. And don't forget, if you want to tune in for that live stream, the award ceremony, that I'll be in as a finalist. It's on the 29th November this month. As you're watching, I don't know how far in the future you're watching this, but November 29th at 7 p.m. And I'll talk about it a bit leading up to it. Like, I will post about it in my community tab, so keep an eye there. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to remind you of or tell you about. So let me know what you thought of the 100% sensitivity with the soft spoken voice rather than the whispering. I feel like I have to keep it very, very soft indeed, but maybe you like that kind of thing. I'm really not partial to either one. I really love both a soft spoken voice and a whispering voice. They both have their merits. So I like doing both whispering and soft spoken. So I'm always happy to provide a bit of both, a little bit of variety on my channel for you. And don't worry, since you guys like me so much, I will definitely be doing more. Maybe I'll cycle back to whispering. We'll alternate. Back and forth, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna wish you a good night. And I hope you sleep well. I love you all very much. Sleep tight.